Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Max Fried.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they still got both their challenges. Here's a 1-1.
Oh, that's low.
Now one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. That one misses.
No, that's the ball.
So a
Take
leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now it's Dalton Varsho, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And the lefty with the 0-1. Out towards right center field. Grisham on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting third, first base.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
One out man at first. Here's the veteran first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. Sliced hard but foul. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bellinger under it. Takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Check on the runner, and Springer's in there safely.
Aye.
Springer on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning.
I only got one speed, that's the goal. I still win with my back against the rope. I can't take an L, that's a no. Cause winning is the life that I told.
Back here in New York, and the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hey!
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for him or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Ball.
Ben
That's
Rice,
inside.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the 1-0. That one ripped, but foul.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He swings and fouls one off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Off the mark there.
Damn.
And it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Two down, nobody on.
Looks really
Inside, ball
sharp
1.
at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Just missed. gets him to chase after that one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And a 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
That one lifted to left. Bellinger sizing it up. And there's 2 down.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said, used Mizuno infielder's glove. Two down, nobody on.
Ball
0-2
one.
count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Ball.
Second inning here, no score. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Just missed.
Outside.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, designated hitter,
Paul Goldschmidt now.
Ball, that's up there.
Goldie, a former MVP, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
In the air to left center. Pinango on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting 6th, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That's out to center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. On to the 3rd inning. And now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinango.
Yep, that ball went out. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Strike 2. Next pitch is downstairs. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. So up next, Tyler Heineman. Late swing fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's George Springer. Walked to open the ball game. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. behind, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next
Just
for
a
the Blue
cookie
Jays,
down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the batter now, Dalton Varsho.
No, inside.
Springer off of first with 2 away. Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
And Springer's in there safely. On the ground, Chisholm throws to first. Third out. Blue Jays held in check, and we are still scoreless. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the last of the third. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there. Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Swings through that. And a 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one
That's ball
just
3.
misses.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
In the air, left field. Fair ball. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Aye.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. The flip, there's 1 to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Goes down looking. On to the 4th, still scoreless. as we go to the top of the fourth. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And that will fall. And a good start to the inning.
Next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Jesus
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. The 0-1.
Right there for a strike. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this.
Got him swinging.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Now it's going to be Kazuma Okamoto. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a fair ball. Guerrero around second, headed for third. And he'll pull into second safely.
Next for the Blue Jays, short
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
0-1.
Two on, 1 out. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
That's ball 3.
I don't know how you take that.
That was a strike. Ernie Clement in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Out towards left center. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Go-ahead run on base. Ernie Clement digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat.
Hey!
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's down.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
2-1 now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one outside.
That pitch is out.
Ball 3. Yohendrick Pinango in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Did it with these, never gonna lose and I'm winning again. Give me my ring, champion teams are back to back, back to back. Blasting off my education was scholastic. Threw me to the bottom, then I bounced back like elastic. Baby, I'm the new American.
Bottom four, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Hey!
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now here is Ben Rice. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. On the ground right side. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Yankees.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Nothing across against him yet, so he may just let it ride.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out. So the Yanks go in order. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinango. Pinango, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
No, that's down.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Tyler Heineman.
Tyler Heineman now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground right side. Jazz tosses to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup, and the batter is George Springer.
Hey!
In the air, out towards left center. Grisham is there, makes the catch. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Back now in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's a 2-0. On the ground, right side. On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
For the Yankees, designated hitter.
Here is Goldschmidt. Fly to left his first time. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
The 0-2. In the air, right field. Sanchez takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fly to center his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This is been a treat to watch.
Out of the left center for a line drive base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Tag, and he's in there.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. On the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Yankee Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up, like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes up.
At the plate,
Leading
Dalton
off for
Varsho.
Toronto, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
Max Fried will go to work.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
The next
Ball
offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. The 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
The 2-2. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 1 for 2. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner holds. The Jays with the go-ahead run at first. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up. Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And now it's even up.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Max Fried will give way, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Paul Blackburn.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Golden opportunity right here. Fouls away the first offering. Varsho on third. Guerrero stands at second. No outs. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Meanwhile, at activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Doval warming up as well. And the 0-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Go ahead run on base. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
And now 2-0. 2 on, 1 out.
Hey.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
On the ground, right side. Chisholm tosses to first. 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 1. There's the strike at the knees. Runner at third, 2 away. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ranging back, but it bounces off his glove. And that's a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th inning. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And he drops it down the third baseline. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense. And they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
No outs. Runner at first. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Ball that's outside.
And the 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. The Yankees with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Quick move to first.
No, he's safe.
Caballero dives back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Trent Grisham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Trent.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
One out and a runner at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Called out on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And next for New York, Ben Rice. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And there's
ball
a ball.
3.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Now to 22. Just missed. Aaron Judge, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder,
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, 2 outs. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's the left fielder, Yohendrick Pinango. And the sweeper is off the plate. The 1-0.
It looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 out, man at first. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Tyler Heineman. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Springer in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two on, 1 out.
Right there for a strike. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air to left center. Grisham on the move to the gap. He's got it. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Paul Blackburn won't go any further tonight. And he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two outs, runners at first and second. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. That one missed. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two aboard, 2 outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Inside, just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging for the K. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Oh, 1 now.
Ball.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. The Blue Jays holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one in the air, center field. Varsho gets under it. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the 8th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Lined into right. And that's down, a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. And the 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Hill, in his 8th season, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Okamoto in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Center field. Grisham should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Andres Jimenez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball 1.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
For the Blue Jays, second baseman.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tim Hill gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, 2 outs. Ernie Clement, the next to hit.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 8th. That one misses.
That's inside.
3 balls, no strikes.
There's the strike. In the air, right field. Judge gets there. He's under it. And that's the third out. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Louis Varland.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Rogers getting loose as well. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Out to short, Jimenez. Slings to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Down the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Ball inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Jays trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. Yanks held in check. They trail here 1-0. We go to the 9th, and now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinango. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Action in the pen down there. Brent Hedrick, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Yarbrough also getting ready. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss for with a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And next for Toronto, George Springer. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Oh, that's just out.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Aye.
Ripped, base hit. And now two aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first base.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ball one.
Two on, two outs. On the ground to the left, Caballero. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Blue Jays leave a pair. They lead it 1-0. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That's in there. Strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
One-run game, bottom nine.
Nope.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think they'll let the next one go.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside.
That's inside.
Ben Rice in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Ball.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. The Blue Jays trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one
That's
missed.
ball 2.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That's a little
Ball
high.
3.
And the count is 3-1. Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one ripped. Takes it in for the out.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base. Maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
So they're down to their final out. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Aye.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Oh, 1.
So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Home team down a run. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I let the market decide.